So this is the list I played last time to pretty good results. I think that was the challenge where I timed out a round and then I think there was one round where I just got really poor draws, which is gonna happen. I wasn't exactly sure about every sideboard slot, but that kind of made sense. I think I'm just gonna run it back. I was thinking maybe try and go as low as possible on monocolor and mana sources. Skin Sun's been decent for me, but maybe it should just be another fetch land. Minimize the number of hands where you have just awkward mana and you have to mulligan because your hand is like Breeding Pulse to Kenzan and your only 2-drop is an Ice Fang Coddle. So maybe keep an eye out for specifically Sokenzan. Money Pile. Excellent. Alright. 2 bolts on Holy Split. That's another thing I'm not too sure about, I guess. I've seen the list was 4 balls. I've seen the list was the split. I think I like the split. And then these Force of Vigors, are these still necessary? I'm not actually sure who I need Force of Vigor against. It should be like more explosives for rhinos. Maybe I'll do that. Third explosive, 1 Force of Vigor. Oh, Yorion mirror match. Well, looks like the timeout's coming sooner than expected. That's an interesting hand. It needs a green. I have turn 2 counterspell if they have Ren. Then basically I have a couple turns to draw green mana. But even with green mana, I'm still not unlocking... No, with 1 green source, I'm unlocking Ren. Alright, let's see. Think I need to mulligan. Which is unfortunate, that hand's not that bad. Green. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. Yeah. It's a bit better, I think. Kind of tough. Everything in my hand's pretty good. I want Ice Fang counterspell. I kind of need Prismatic Ending, probably. Omnath's really good in the mirror. Teferi's really good in the mirror. And I'm already down a couple minutes. It's great. Alright, when in doubt, get rid of the most expensive card. Question is, do I try to go Ice Fang to kill Ragavan, or do I use my Prismatic Ending? I think I might try and get them with Ice Fang. The upside's pretty huge. Because if I go Endin and they go like Ren and 6, it's kind of miserable, and if they have to use a bolt on my Ice Fang, it's not the end of the world. So I need to get white, blue probably. Solitude. Wow. It's kind of an insane commitment. Not bad. Obviously, the nightmare scenario would have been Ren and 6. Don't have green mana anymore. This again, I'm not being a fetch land. Kind of hurting me a bit here. I was talking about it just a second ago. I think I'm just going to play Teferi. Bounce Ragavan. Alright, blue, white, red. So I'm missing green mana. Oh, unlucky. I'd be in really good shape if they hadn't spreading sea. I wonder if they're gonna finish up the ferry or attack me. Finish up the ferry. Okay. Okay, not a run and 6. That's good. I mean, I can end spreading seas, but then I'm tapped out, so I don't think that's acceptable right now. I think I'm in a decent spot. Definitely countering that. Come on, if I draw a green source, they go like... I think they maybe should dash here. Pretty ambitious to just cast it. Hmm. Hmm. I have to play the fairy again. I guess the death counterspell actually makes sense not to dash. No counterspell. Oh man. Sometimes I feel like I jinx myself talking about how Sekenzan might be better as a fetch land, even though the ability is nice. Then very first game. At least I'm not getting punished. They must have some kind of pretty reactive hand. A bunch of solitudes, marches, prismatic ending, all these type of cards. Maybe more Ragavan. All right. Great draw. Can just get breeding pool, I think. Still no counterspell. Very nice. As the rent's probably gonna get ended. I might fight. Yeah. I might try and use a counterspell, make them use stuff. On Holy Heat, they don't have Delirium though. Oh, that's other cards that could have a bunch of bolts and stuff. I guess they didn't have bolt early on. Don't let that resolve. Omnath, yeah. They might just be hoping I don't have another counterspell because I've already played one. That was the best thing about Call when I played Call in the deck. It was just getting more Omnath. Obviously, I should counter Teferi. That's great for me. Wow, that's their best play. Ragavan dash on Ren. Damn. Oh, okay. Makes a lot more sense. So we know they still have Omnath, but it's tempting blue, white, green, red. It's tempting to play mine. If I don't do it now, when am I gonna do it? Yeah. White, red, green. For all we know, they don't have a fetch line. We know they have Ragavan. We know they have Omnath. Probably have like another removal spell. What should I get here? Maybe basic island is what I need. Oh, Solitude. Solitude pitching Omnath. Okay. I am gonna get untap Steam Vents. I can afford the life loss. I don't want to take a Ragavan hit. They could just get lucky and then I'm in a rough spot. No reason to give them a window. I finally drew counterspell. Alright, no red and 6, please. Look at the fairy. I have nothing to bounce yet though. I have a nice swing in hand. So put Yorion in my hand and say go, or play Teferi plus maybe and say go. I think I like maybe Teferi plus. Could be aggressive. I could just play Ice Fang now and then bounce it right away. No, that's kind of bad. I'm just going to Fairy Plus. If they have Unholy Heat, oh well. It's a little greedy for sure. You get Temple Garden and end it, so I don't have to trade my Ice Fang for it. I kind of like that play actually. This way I keep Counterspell mana up. And I saved and I have a nice thing I can bounce with Teferi, so I'll have card advantage. Yeah. Alright, I'm actually ahead on time to in the mirror. It's always nice. Main phase endurance. Do I care at all? No. I mean a bit, but not enough to use a counter spell there. Let's draw some card. I could have just bounced endurance too. Wouldn't have hated it. Might have ended up to chum block here. Or I could just take it, I guess. Probably chump, right? Keeping Teferi in play is nice. I'm just going to counter iteration. It's basically Ancestral Recall at this point in the game. I'm not in that great of a shape. They do have double cantrip in play for their Yorion. I'm only getting Solitude. Does that do anything for me? Not really. I mean, I guess kind of. Can Solitude Endurance. Yeah, I should probably do that. That was bad. I should have played a fetch land. Makes it a little less appealing for them to play Yorion knowing I have my own Yorion that can bling the Solitude. Yeah, I should have played a fetch land in case I draw. I draw Omnath. Oh well. Also just need to start fetching out snow lands for when I draw more Ice Fangs. Alright, they draw 2. I'm gonna get to and Blink to Fairy doesn't even do much. Holy Heat. Like Solitude. No point in blinking. To Fairy. Definitely ahead. I have 3 cards in hand. I have 3 permanents and a Holy Heat. That is straight up scooped. Okay, I mean, clock is an issue. I think they should have taken it. I mean, if they could see my hand, I think they would take at least one more draw step, but I'm not going to complain. All right, mirror match. Relic's kind of okay. Veil's kind of okay. Bad cards in the mirror are nothing really. How do I sideboard in a mirror match? Fury? Nah, Fury's pretty good. Lightning Bolt on the draw against the Ragavan version. I think that's kind of ambitious. I think Spreading Seas is mediocre. Veil. The games kind of go long, and at some point you're probably going to be able to Veil a counterspell, even though there's Teferi in the matchup. Spreading Seas is also bad if they bring in their Veil. That's like, can be an easy Veil target for them. Relic's kind of nice against Ren and 6. It can like kind of negate a Ren and 6 in the early game. I could trim a Ragavan too, maybe on the draw. It's not super appealing. Like maybe trim. Cut for Spreading Seas, trim Ragavan, bring in Veil into Relics, but I'm not even sure that's an upgrade. Ragavan blocks Ragavan. Ragavan forces him to minus Ren on turn 2 rather than getting to plus it. And then Spreading Seas. It messes a bit with the mana base. I felt like I brought in Veil the other day. I was kind of, maybe I'll bring in one Veil, one Relic for the 2 Spreading Seas. What did I used to board out in this matchup? I think Counterspell is good. Did I trim on Bolt, maybe? I'm not gonna trim Bolt on the draw, though. Alright, let's see if that these Relic and Veil are better than Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas almost won them that game. That's so funny, I actually drew both. Alright, I guess I'll keep. Depth turn 1 Ragavan, I can Solitude. Ooh, which one now? I guess Rogran Triumph. Kind of wish I had double Spreading Seas, I think. It's possible Spreading Seas just better on the play too. Punish for not having on-tap mana here. Would have been nice to draw on-tap mana here so they can't just end my Relic. Can also Teferi my Relic. Okay, they fetch first, that's nice. Should have obviously like triggered while it was still on the stack and then didn't have the extra mana. Small detail. I'm surprised I didn't just bounce Relic. I guess I can bounce it next turn. Alright, Knight's Veil of Summer. What's the play here? Just Ragavan dash their face, and then I want to keep Rogran mana up. Or should I just end one of the Planeswalker? Yeah, no, I'm supposed to just end Teferi, right? Why would I play Ragavan? So I have Omnath mana? I could end Ren and play Ragavan and force them to do something about it. I can just finish off. Yeah, maybe that's better. I'm assuming they're gonna minus the Teferi and then I can finish it up with Unholy Heat. Hey everyone. I usually play with chat closed in the challenge so I can just focus, especially in matchups like that where kind of slow. Oh, I should use Relic right away. Looks like maybe Omnath coming my way. Chase the Mind Sculpture. Yikes. Well, I can dash Ragavan and finish it off with an Unholy Heat, and they're kind of slowly getting ahead though. Ooh, Ren and 6. That's a nice draw. Oh, they plussed? They plus targeting me? Does it not say what they did? Let me put that card. Yeah. I don't know where it says what they did. Anyways, I have one card type. So what can I do here? I could dash on them, try and get all lucky. Not sure what I would even hit though. Could dash on Teferi. Think I should just play my Ren. They're gonna have another turn with Jace on tap. I'm pretty screwed here. I was gonna ping Jace, cast my Ragavan, and hope for the best, but we're gonna get like Omnath fetched. I mean, this game's kind of tough. They were on the play. They had Fetchland plus Ren on the play into Teferi. I stumbled. My draw was like kind of mediocre. All right, they have Teferi in play. Kind of awkward sequencing. I don't know, actually it's good sequencing. They dig deeper if they don't have a fetch land. They see one more card. My bad. It'd be a freaking miracle if they didn't have a fetch land. Oh. No miracle. What's the deal? If I don't have fetch land, I can have Delirium. I can Solitude Omnath. Unholy Heat Jace. It's something. Attack was Ragavan. Huh. Kind of tricky. Can I really win if I just play Omnath here? There's no way, right? I don't think there's... Oh, but I didn't draw fetch land. Huh. I guess I could play Omnath and hope to draw a white card, exactly. So at least have some kind of board presence. Because if I Solitude Omnath, attack them, that's 3 cards in my yard. I mean, I guess I can just cast Veil to get Delirium, and then I'd chase, but then I have literally nothing left. Alright, I think I need to get lucky here. Push my luck a bit, play Omnath, hope to draw a white card. That is not a white card. Alright, I'll play it out, but this game's got to be super over. Doesn't look like spreading seas over Veil and Relic would have made a big difference this game, maybe, but I doubt it. The Relic was kind of good, actually. How are we doing on time? Dead even. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's take the loss. Alright, on the play I think I can trim some removal spells. I'll do the Spreading Seas, and I'll cut. What's worse, Bolt or Unholy Heat? Bolt kills Jace right away. Unholy Heat obviously has more potential.
Good luck today, Gab. Still loving everything you do. Less than
Wait,
3.
did I have
Have
Fury
a good
to
run.
hold? No, I didn't have Fury in hand. One Veil, one Relic. Maybe I should just do the bolts, just a main deck. Impacting the board's kind of nice. Veil can be obscene though. I think I like one Veil, one Relic still. I think that makes sense. Maybe I should board in lands. Alright, give me the nuts, please. Ragavan into Renin 6, easy. Kind of Ragavan into Renin 6. Alright. So what do I want to get here? Do I have a choice? Stomping Grounds? My good old Stomping Grounds. I got what I wanted. Ragavan into... Well, I guess it's not technically into Renin 6 because I can't really cast Renin 6 right away, but... Stomping Ground, right? Yeah. Alright, opponent. Do you have a 1-mana removal spell? Looks like it. Sucks to be me. Made their own Ragavan to block. Okay. Ugh. Damn it. Oh, wait, no, that's still good, right? I can still cast Renin 6 this turn. I'm dumb. Okay, wait, so how do I sequence that? They could have their own Solitude, though. Solitude Ragavan, attack, get the treasure, play Ren, get back thingy, play Abundant Growth. Or you can do it the other way around, right? I can play Basic Planes, enchant Abundant Growth, and then cast Ren. And that's a bit better because I could draw white cards that's not Omnath, and I would get to keep my Omnath. But other line, I can just get lucky of Ragavan and hit something good of Ragavan. I hit a 3-mana spell of Ragavan. Whereas was Abundant Growth first line, I can only hit a 2-mana card of Ragavan. Alright, I'll do that first. I guess a Abundant Growth line, I could also just hit a bolt or something. I wonder if they have their own Solitude. What you wouldn't do for a Ragavan hit. Could also just draw like Prismatic Ending or something. One turn too soon. So what should I do here? Just Breeding Pool? In case my Renin 6 dies. Basic Forest, Abundant Growth, or Breeding Pool. I'm just not going to be too greedy. I'm going to put this here. Now it would have been so nice to hit the Fairy or Renin 6. Wow, nothing. That's amazing. All right, should I play Abundant Growth on planes and then attack? No, that makes no sense. Should I get back my fetch first? Don't need to. Can just attack. Could play Teferi before attacking. I think attacking first better. They might have Ice Fang. Oh, they don't even have Ice Fang. Alright, now I'm Nassif. No. Alright, obviously I'm in an amazing spot. Probably close to unlosable. Unlosable has been called, chat. Ban if wrong. 100% win has been called. Ban me if I'm wrong. I could flood out. And get unlucky with Ragavan. It's kind of hard to flood. I actually can't really flood out because I already have double Abundant Growth and I'm going to have Yorion at some point. Hardcast Ragavan. Okay.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
I'd like to fairy minus, but I think it's better to just not get too greedy with trying to ultimate Ren and be efficient mana-wise. Double counterspell now. They might have counterspells. If I play Ren, I actually let them use their mana. So I'm actually just going to put Yorion in my hand this turn and say go. See, with it, they fairy to counter, and then I don't really want to counter because then it shields down. Yeah, I still ended up down 3 minutes on time. Iteration, and they only have 1 mana up. They haven't played a land yet. I'm just gonna counter it. We are pretty sure they just have like pretty much nothing going on. And they don't even have Veil of Summer mana up. I guess I should have checked that first. I played my counter spell and then I was like, oh, Veil. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, I'm good. They don't have Veil mana up. Alright, Big Goon, GG. That was old cheese. Old Ragavan cheese in the third game. Alright, it's always nice to win the first one. What are we up against? Oh, it doesn't matter. I have turn 1 Ragavan. Should I play turn 1 Ragavan with this hand? Probably. And I can get just Steam Vents. If I get Steam Vents, I don't have. Should I get Sacred Foundry? Alright, let me look up what they're up to real quick if I can see. O Hong Fan MTGO. Looks like they're playing Crashing Footfalls like them, Grixis Shadow. Yeah, I'm not sure what to get. Okay, so it's probably Crashing Footfalls. Yeah, I should get Steam Vents. Alright, turn 1 Ragavan's pretty huge here. Hopefully they don't have Fire Ice. Looks like they might have Fire Ice if they're fetching right away. Alright, dodged, that was big. Might end up losing because I got the wrong lands, no? Alright, obviously they could have forced some negation on basic planes here, or is that greedy? Could backfire, especially if I draw an iteration at some point. Getting basic planes here tends to backfire. But life total. To have double Omnath, it seems incredibly unlikely getting basic planes backfires. Yeah. Just plus, right? They have Brazen Bower, but I don't care. I can just cast it again. Don't want to put it in Fire Ice range reach. Alright, it's nice. We dodged the nuts. What are they playing? Just hard cast Subtlety, maybe? Yeah. Definitely want to bounce that. Free on Footfalls. I wonder how many basics they have. My Boseiju just money here? Oh, never mind. You can get dual lands with Boseiju. The Rust. The Rust is real. I mean, surely you're just so... Okay, let's actually think about it. No, let's not think about it. So they need Fury. They need Land Fury to have like a semblance of a shot. And even if they do, I still have like so much going on. They're probably gonna kill Omnath if they go Land Fury, and then I'll have a backup one. If they have like double Fury, maybe they have a shot. Feel like anything less, and I guess that subtlety's kind of annoying. One's footfalls in 2 turns. Ooh, Ice Fang. Hello. Is that better than Deluge? Probably not. I mean, I could get unlucky and not hit a fetch land. Seems unlikely, but... Getting that Plains over Hallowed Fountain. I'm regretting it right now. Classic. Well. Tap the wrong lands. Alright, nice. Draw fetch lands. Okay. Alright, so I need to worry about Blood Moon and Dispute and maybe Endurance. Alright, Veil's pretty good. Explosives is good. Verdict's probably okay. Spreading Seas bad. Lightning Bolt terrible. Unholy Heat bad, right? I guess Force of Vigor, okay-ish. Kills Agent. Bolt also probably not the worst. Bolt or Unholy Heat, actually. Maybe Unholy Heat is better. Bolt kills Subtlety, but Unholy Heat can kill the bigger stuff. Fury and Solitude's probably not amazing, right? Fury and Solitude. Maybe an extra Boseiju for Blood Moon. Let's see. Some people started playing Magus of the Moon over Blood Moon too. Ultrim. Solitude doesn't even do well against Endurance. It doesn't block Endurance, doesn't block the tokens. Is decent against... Let's do the Unholy Heats for sure. Let's do the one Force of Vigor. I think they're gonna bring in Blood Moon. Blood Moon's all scary. Maybe I'll do Boseiju over Blood Moon over Force of Vigor. Spreading Seas is medium. Maybe one Solitude is okay. 1 or 2. Alright, this looks good. Well, good thing I added Bird Explosives for the second Force of Vigor. I decided to keep in the Verdict. We'll see if the Verdict's any good if I draw it.
Best 55 months of my life.
Hey, Brendan. I was thinking about you the other day. I think I was, I was reading a book. I know, shocker, and they were talking about mortgage brokers and stuff. It's a book called Nudge. And, yeah. I was like, I wonder how Brendan's doing. Sounds like a fun book. No, it was Nudge. It's about like how, I don't know, just look it up if you're interested. It's like kind of in the same vein as, I don't know how to explain it like that. Alright, they kept 7, and I have a hand that does absolutely nothing. So I guess I have to mulligan despite having turn 2 Ren and 6. I mean, Sand's not very good, but I guess I'm not going down to 7 or 5. What am I even bottoming? Let's see. Just bottom to Fury, maybe? I've bottomed one of the lands. I figured the stage should get yellow insurance against Blood Moon. Which is not terrible.
Elephant facts. Led by a matriarch, elephants are organized into complex social structures of females and calves, while male elephants tend to live in isolation or in small bachelor groups. A single calf is born to a female once every 4 to 5 years and after a gestation period of 22 months, the longest of any mammal. Calves are cared for by the entire herd of related females. Female calves may stay with their maternal herd for the rest of their lives, while males leave the herd as they reach.
As they reach what? Baba, welcome back. Appreciate all the support. While they reach puberty. Welcome back, friends. Alright, so should I play around Fire Ice here? Maybe just not fetch. And play another fetch land. Kind of see what happens. Also good, I might just go for all basics. I need white mana though. Alright, so if I get blue and green, then I'm super far away from Verdict. It's tough. I would like to have at least... Yeah, maybe I should have... I really was trying not to give them a target for Fire Ice, but maybe I cost myself too much by doing so. Alright, why is this so complicated? Can you get like basic Helen and like Temple Garden? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe trying to play around Fire Ice was not the play. It might be much easier if I just had explosives. Or some negation was a force. Okay. Well, I'm dead to Nut Burst. Also in pretty bad shape if they have any kind of flash creature. And GL chat looking kind of grim. Yeah, I mean, my draw was just kind of mediocre. Is Solitude better than... No, Prismatic Ending gets rid of Blood Moon too. Solitude better than anything that's in my deck currently? I don't think so. It's better than... No. All right, pretty decent hands. Then I'm gonna fetch for all blue mana so I don't get screwed by ice. Alright, we'll tank into kept 7. So I need to get breeding pool. Alright, force. Oh wow, that's why they were tanking to keep the one lander. So I have a decision here. I can put Yorion in my hand, or I can cast Iteration. Iteration, it's pretty hard for me to break, right? I have Ragavan, Abundant Growth, and all the lands. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Iteration. All right, Mystical Dispute. Oh, that was bad. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but that's probably a small mistake. How do I? It's like weird, right? I just literally forget about stuff like, oh, Mystical Dispute is a thing. Might not be in that great of a shape now. You know, we're kind of trading 1 for 1. If I draw a bunch of reactive cards, could be in trouble. I guess I can just slam a Yorion. Dash Ragavan or play Ragavan? Or play Yorion? Maybe just play Yorion. No, I think I like playing Play Ragavan, counter Fire Ice. Fight over stuff. What about Dash Ragavan? What can I even hit? Can hit Charlos Agent. Can hit the 4 mana cards. Can hit an Outburst. I'm just gonna cast it. Oh, no Fire Ice, no Stomp. Didn't expect that to happen. So they could have another dispute. I could just say go here. Or I could just Omnath backup counterspell. Not that bad. Could have like double dispute into something. Is it better if I wait? Could also just trade Omnath for a dispute. What's the worst case scenario? They dispute, I counter, they dispute again, they untap, Charlotte's Agent, 2 rhinos. Have explosives for the rhinos, but then they have a blocker. I'll let them use their mana efficiently, but I'm also like wasting a bunch of mana. Subtlety with Charlotte's Agent. That's fine, right? Maybe I should fetch in response. Because then if they don't tap in on a counter cascade spell, I have to shuffle away my Omnath. That makes sense. Should I get Hallowed Fountain? Second basic island. I'll get second basic. Oh, wait. What did we say? Just let it resolve? Yeah. Top. Alright, it's getting grimmer and grimmer for them. Surely they're a bit too far behind. Alright, GG's. Oh, luck every time in these frayed games, just kind of getting the freebies. Ragavan being terrible again. Ragavan being bad. Murktide's last tournament finish. And then is it Delver and Vintage? Every time before that. So is my hand any good against Murktides? It's alright. Still a week to turn on Ragavan. But I think I should keep. They're mulliganing 6. Yeah, last couple turns they played was Murktide recently and Hammer Time before that. His hand's kind of bad against Hammer Time. It's okay-ish. Maybe I should mulligan. Seems like an aggressive mulligan. Alright. The nuts. Oh, nice, they don't have a second land. Damn it. So I could get what, Temple Garden? But I'll have to shock anyways. I draw like a Fury. Actually, maybe I should have main phased Ice Fang. Yeah. They're not gonna tag their Sentinel into an Ice Fang anyways. Oh, they can just get Shadow Spear. Yeah, I messed up. I was supposed to main phase Ice Fang. I only have 2 Furies in my deck, but I'm pretty desperate. That's probably realistically not beating their draw was almost any 6-card hands. That was a really, really good hand they had. I guess Spreading Seas would have been okay. If I have a Fury, I'm gonna be Oh, how'd he got a drum? Got a second drum. Surely this is fine. What could go wrong? I guess I could draw Fury. Could get insanely lucky and draw Fury. No. Yellow hat, yellow hat, yellow hat. Like here. Thank you so much for the 11 months was a Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. They're just flexing on me. Man, that was a good mulligan. The nuts. I guess it could have like turn 2 hammer kill too, but yeah. Alright. Explosives in, I guess. Verdict, Force of Vigor. And then I don't know how many Boseiju I want. I think I'm gonna board out counter spells, but I'm not even sure honestly counter spells that bad. The Deluge can be a bit slow. It's too many cards. Alright. I could do something like that. Counterspell's kind of nice against Stoneforge Mystic. I don't exactly know what Hammer Time looks like these days. How was their last Hammer Time list? Almost a month old. Just reality chip. Sideboard
26 months of the sewer. So many have come and gone, and there are those who have been here even longer. Our eyes have gone white and blind from the absence of light. My family thinks I am dead. I am at peace with my sewer life fate. C'est la vie.
Oh, she said C'est la vie really well. Optimus Prime, where did that come from? Thank you so much for the resub. Do I keep it in Ragavan versus Hammer? Yeah, I do. Forces them to trade. I mean, if it trades for a Memnite or a Sentinel, I don't know. I keep them in, even on a draw, but it's a mistake. I think this looks pretty good. Just play Steam Vent. Steam Vents into Hollowed Fountain, probably. I think I'm going to give myself something to eat after this round. Can finish Geo as well. Alright, they're mulliganing to 6 again. Didn't really stop them last match though. Didn't really slow them down. Damn. Damn Ragavan being bad again. Ragavan, why are you so bad? Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. I saw a pretty funny meme yesterday. It said April's Fools is finally over. Everything I read on the internet is true again. Just end right. And that keep beating down. Nothing too fancy. What did he get? The reality chip. Alright, looks like back-to-back blowouts. Boom! Feels good, man. Memnite. Alright, we can make a 1-1. I actually don't have a great way to interact with their 1-1, unless I want to give them a land with Basagio. I could still attack with everyone. Just kind of like Ragavan has done its job. Probably. I could iterate first. Do I want to save my Ragavan for something better? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just attack. Attack, play Omnath. Maybe if I was going to do that, I should have played Omnath first. Could just draw another Ragavan too. Should I play my Basagio maybe? Save my treasures? kind of close. I don't think I'm desperate for Boseiju here. Maybe it was worth it to just Boseiju the token, just to keep Ragavan. No. Playing Boseiju was sketchy. Yeah. Probably sketch. Probably won't matter, but probably sketchy. Oh. Alright, float a mana. What are they gonna get? Can they even get anything good? 3 mana, Pure Steel Paladin. It's a little scary. It's always their scariest cards in these spots. The reality chip. Yeah, not much I can do. Another saga. You gotta be kidding me. They just flipped over Memnite of the chip. That sucks. I mean, it's not a big deal, but also annoying. All right, I should lead with iteration. Holy Heat in my hand. A little fetch land. Play my fetch land. Fetch for... Is getting planes reasonable? Try and get Death Touch. Do I care? Probably fine. Play Ice Fang first, see what we hit. So what can I do here? Like Unholy Heat Paladin. Maybe bounce Urza Saga. And then end the Memnite. Or end the chip. As I can attack first. Not sure if they're even willing to trade there. Maybe they're willing to trade. Can just end the chip. Okay. Do I end the Memnite or do I end the chip? I think I should just end the Memnite. So they have less mana with drum. Could maybe backfire if they have another Pure Steel Paladin and then get to go Pure Steel equip. Yeah, that was bad. I should have ended the chip 100%. I don't even know what I was thinking. I mean, I was thinking the whole like drum, but who cares about that? That was not relevant. The chip, they could actually get lucky now. Don't think I need to be too worried about that. Hmm. Alright, I guess you get to draw a card. I could get unlucky. That does not look like me getting unlucky. Explosives for 1. Yeah, playing that Boseiju sus, not killing the thingy sus. That was probably a lose. Alright, sideboard. Alright, think I want to change anything. Well, it looks good. Ragavan's obviously a bit worse on the draw. But I think just having 1 mana spell is key. Just even if they go like, because even on the draw, it trades for. They're not gonna have a great blocker for it, so it's gonna trade with something. I mean, my other cards are just bad. Counterspell. I mean, maybe Boseju's better than Ragavan. I could see that. You don't have a ton of time to Boseiju. I mean, it's not like a super winning proposition to Boseiju against their deck. Alright, I'm gonna keep. It's like fine. I also like cheap creatures because of Vesper Sentinel, right? Annoying. Yeah. Gives you something to do on 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, he actually played it right away into ending. Interesting. Maybe have another one. Very interesting. So forcing a trade is not good. Because basically if I have Ragavan in defense, they need to keep. They like con attack with Sentinel and then they want to keep 2 blockers. So it makes their life a bit more complicated. I think I'm just going to get Temple Garden here. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised they just did what they did, but maybe they just have another aid. Oh, what can you do? They just had the nuts. I needed Solitude, Fury, Force of Vigor. I needed something all special. My draw was. I mean, I think my draw was fine. I'm not mulliganing that, but needed all extra help I didn't get, or needing them not to have the nuts. I'm gonna just jump and hope I draw. Hope I draw explosives or force of vigor or something. Well, at least if they move the hammer to Sentinel, they lose their Mem Knight. Unholy Heat is something. They have 13 damage in play. I mean, Unholy Heat plus Ice Fang is not the worst thing in the world. But then I'll let them draw cards. That's not good. I don't think I can let them draw cards. I think I'm just gonna play on the growth on. I would have had 1 turn earlier. I might have had a shot. Now game is hard. Spreading Seas. Teferi Time Raveler. Oh, that's not very good. So make a token, make another token, get a Shadow Spear. The Ice Fang's not gonna save me. I think letting them draw cards is also still not reasonable. Omnath, fetch land, all that stuff. Nope. Could still be okay, maybe. Supreme Verdict would be really, really good. I have one. Explosives might be good enough. Maybe Teferi into basic. Oh, I mean, that's gonna be no. How much damage I'm gonna take? 4, 6, 7, 8 at least. 9. They can put me down to 3 just with what they have in play. Oh, they don't have Shadow Spear after sideboard? Oh, they have Pure Steel Paladin. Alright, GG's. Yeah. Maybe more Furies after sideboards. I mean, to be fair, I didn't draw any of my sideboard cards. Like, neither Explosives, no Force of Vigor, no Verdict, so... means I wouldn't have drawn my extra Fury. That was tough. Alright, on the draw, if they're living end, it's kind of an okay hand. Solitude, slow them down. Teferi, Omnath to maybe take over. I mean, realistically, in game 1 on the draw, they'd be hoping for turn 1 Ragavan. Yeah, living end. Alright, Ragsy boy. Be there for me. Alright, I'm gonna try and take not too much damage from my lands. I'm gonna get a Triome, then probably Island, so I don't want to use Flooded Strand. And then which basic am I more likely to want to get? Not too sure. Try to get some basics can be good. If I ever draw an Ice Fang, could be relevant. Just gonna play basic Island for now. Did come ready was this for the sideboard games. I got the full 4 relics and a verdict and a couple veils. Alright, they been a Charlotte's Agent. They're gonna grief me. I think I'm supposed to probably just Solitude that, right? Solitude the grief now. Use my bad card. I mean, it's something. Obviously, I'm gonna need a little more. They can't take Omnath. Gotta take the Fairy. Solitude might buy me the time I need to cast Omnath, and then maybe Omnath can take over. Like, right now, they don't have the greatest living end. And the more they wait to cycle, I could just draw a counterspell or a Teferi. Looks like they're just going for it. Obviously get rid of Waycraft Waves. Come on, Teferi. I'm not even sure what I want. Alright, let's get some green mana. I guess Ice Fang would have been super nice. Maybe Ice Fang next turn. Put Yorion in my hand. Say go. If I trade with a Shardless Agent, that's puts me down to 14. Easy block. So they have 4/4 flying. That's 11 damage plus outburst. Well, I can block. Oh, yeah, I mean, I think I might be okay here. Blue, green, red, white. Yes, oh, wow. There's no rush. There's absolutely no rush. I guess the cycling is the rush to get the value out of creator. That's not great. Do I want to use do I want to be a little greedy here? I think I can be a little greedy. Ooh. Very nice. Four, five, six, seven. Might as well cast iteration, I guess. Guess I need to start planning for the next living end. I kind of forgot. Yeah, that was kind of bad, right? Maybe I just pitched Solitude to kill Curator. Right now I have a Solitude in the yard and they have a Shardless Agent. They could technically rebuild. Yeah, maybe I'm just better off. Okay, that was kind of a mistake not to kill the Curator last turn right away. Kind of forgot about the whole, like, they actually do get to potentially cast another living end. And that Ragavan, I'm just gonna say go. Keep Counterspell mana up. I don't know if I love everything I'm doing right now. Kind of keep zigging and zagging and changing my minds, but it's okay.
I scrubbed out hardcore of Modern Challenge this morning 0 to 2 cause I tried experimental synthesizer over iteration in Breach and it was just as bad as you would expect. It costed me 3 out of 5 games.
Much.
Now I am vicariously rooting for the pigeons with yellow hats.
Get the land to get the extra mana. Keep maybe red mana up or red and 6. Take Deluge and Fury. And just say go. No rush. You need to just start hard casting away Crab Waves. Surprised they cycled it. I guess they're maybe still hoping for a big living end. Okay. It's not the worst for them. Bring back 5 creatures. I bring back 2 solitudes. Oh, they don't have living end? Or maybe they do. Oh, force some negation, right. Hmm. Get Fury my own Ice Fang. I don't hate it. Or I could Fury my own Fury. Okay, I think I'm just gonna save Fetch Land for some extra life. Just cast Ragavan, say go. Maybe Delusion their upkeep, not give them another draw step to force some negation. Ice Fang and Counterspell. Very good. Just attacking was everything? Yeah, probably. Not everything, but... I think I'll be able to finish out the game eventually. Maybe they have endurance in their main deck somehow. It's not common at all, but I actually did draw Force of Negation like last draw step, I think. Alright, rip Omnath. We're both hell-bent. Both hell-bent. Let's see. I think attacking with Fury is good. I think attacking with Ice Fang is fine as well. Just to get some damage in. Let's try not to spend too much time too. Alright. Third on taking a ton of damage. We'll trade. I'll just Ice Fang right away. I think if they're living end, my graveyard's way. It's more than enough. Play a land. Pad my life total. Could maybe save it actually to deal some damage. Instead of nailing the coffin. I mean, not that their living in was great in the first place, but okay, feels pretty good to win game one. I think things get much better for me after sideboard. 7 cards in, bolt out. Holy Heat's not the worst. Killing your own stuff can be good. Killing their 4/4 flying can be good. Spreading Seas is medium. And then the endings are bad. Yeah. So it's like Spreading Seas or Lightning Bolt or an extra Boseiju. Maybe just Lightning Bolt, or maybe it's just Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas can kind of mana screw them. And bolting my own Ice Fang. An extra red card for Fury. Mage of Spreading Seas. Alright, they're deep in the tanks. Not easy to sideboard for living in, or was living in. Oof. That is not a good hand. They have 7. That's a hand. Do you believe in the heart of the cards, chat? Okay. Keep Ragavan, keep Renin 6, keep Verdict. Oh, I need to get rid of 2 cards. Maybe I don't keep Ragavan. That makes no sense. Maybe get rid of Counterspell. Both Counterspell and Verdict suck against Grave. Alright, so what? Like blue, red, green, and white? Or blue, red? No. Blue, red, white, green is pretty good. For Verdict. Or white, red, blue, green. White, red, blue, green. Or blue, red, white, green. Probably white, red, blue, green. That also casts Iteration. Rip Renin 6. I guess this is where Counterspell is better than Verdict, because now they take Renin 6 and then they don't care about Verdict because they just get it on the way back with Grave. Yeah.
Home sweet home.
Oh.
Was nice meeting you in Berlin.
Okay. All surprised, I guess. -1 living end. Oh, close. I'm gonna save life total here, I think. I have that treasure. I'd have Force of Negation. Well, that's fine. -2 cards again. I don't mind too much. Oh, I stuck on land and no green mana. Alright, let's get basic islands. Let's cycle Triome. Oh, let's get back a Triome. Let's cast a Relic. Thought about Force of Negation maybe on red. They might have Force. Okay. We got a Charlotte's Agent. Alright, they still don't have green mana. Unlucky. Unholy could be useful down the line for sure. I don't think it makes sense to cast Subtlety. I mean, the pressure is nice, but I think I need to just keep digging. That's nice. Potentially post living end. Or no, I guess I just cast it, and then if they cast living end, I can unholy heat it. I've been pretty lucky today. You know, my opponents, there's been a bunch of games where my opponents have just not done anything. Oh, almost at Tren and 6 ultimate. Not bad, it was an unholy 8. Huh. Alright, let's see. How late was Ice Fang? Wow. And add the force backup. That's pretty amazing. Alright, that's probably GG. That's so funny if they have force in hand and I can force right back. Alright, GG's Eric.